Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all how to count carb. Well, first I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all if my blood sugar was high. So say if it was like 284. So I would take 284 minus 150. So 284 minus 150 for, I know y'all math scholars out there, it take me a little minute to do it in my head. 134. So 134, so I would divide that by 45. And so 134 divided by 45 is I would have to take 3 because 45 divided by 135 is 3 on the nose. So I would take 3 units. So I would take my Novolog, 1, 2, 3. And then, I would shoot it in my leg or whatever, or my stomach, it don't matter. But so now I'm gonna show y'all how to count carbs. So basically, if I was gonna eat one of these, I know it's the generic brand, y'all eat Nutri-Brands. I ain't got it like all y'all out there, but so basically, you're gonna eat you a Nutri-Brand bar. So for 1 bar, so being a bodybuilder, I'm always looking at it multiple ways. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm always looking at it multiple ways. Like, all right, so I'm gonna get the calories out of it, which is 140. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to eat like 3,000 calories a day, to keep adding on pounds while I'm building muscle. So at the same time, so it's 8 servings. Servings is how many is in there, so it's 8 bars. So 8 servings. So then 1 serving is 1 bar. Serving size is 1 bar. So basically, you want to go off, being diabetic, you want to go off the carbs, carbohydrate. So it's 26 carbs per 1 bar. So basically, I would do, so I gotta take one unit of insulin. So I would dial it 1 time per 12 grams of carbs. So basically, say if it's 24 grams of carbs per 1 bar, I would divide that by 12, which is 2. So I would take 1, 2. So by it being 26, and 1 bar, if I ate 1 bar, I would divide that by 12 because I gotta take 1 unit of insulin per 12 grams of carb. So, and that's my correction factor. Don't go off mine, your doctor will let you know, like, when I was young, I think I had to take 1 unit of insulin per 8 grams of carb. So the older I got, my ratio changed. So, don't go off what I'm going. I'm just giving you my math and an example. I'm not no health expert. I'm not a doctor. But, so my example, my correction factor is 1 gram, 1 unit for 12 grams of carb. So this is 26. So I would take 2 units because divided by 12, it would be 2.1 something. So I just take 2 because every unit counts, man. You will send yourself to a low blood sugar real fast. And if you just miscalculate it even a little bit, or you could take not take enough, and your blood sugar will be real high. So it's always good to be real precise. Another example, this juicy juice. Now, this is one of my favorite juices, man. The fruit punch. So with the nutrition facts, okay, so it's 8 servings per container, right? And the serving size 8 fluid ounces per serving. So 8 fluid ounces is 1 cup. You know, for everybody that paid attention in science, 8 fluid ounces is 1 cup. So if you just pour 1 cup, not no huge, humongous cup like the super size, you know, just one regular, you know, cup, that's 29 total grams of carb. So if you pour 1 cup, that's 29 grams of carbs. So basically I would be taking, so I would divide that by 12. So that would be still 2 units, because 29 divided by 12 is 2 point something, like 2.2, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna take too much over, so I round, you want to round. So if it would have been like something like 2.5, 2.6, I'm gonna take 3 units, but it's a little closer. So if I would have poured, like, say, a big tall cup, like, let me give you an example. So we're gonna do a little math here, a little algebra. So this cup right here, you know what I'm saying? Not too big, nothing too spectacular. This is it holds 26 ounces. So if I poured a whole glass, if I poured a whole thing of this cup to the top, you know what I'm saying? That'll be 26 ounces. So we know. So we know 1 serving size is 8 ounces. So how many times can 8 go into 26? 3 times. 8, 16, 24. It's just a little bit over. So we have to multiply 1 serving size by 3, because this is 26 ounces. Now if you would have poured half, that's 13 ounces. But we just going off if it's to the top. So boom. Now you got your 26 ounces. So you gonna, when it's time to take insulin, you would divide that by, multiply it by 3. So you would do 29 3 times, because you got 3 servings. So 29 3 times by 3 is 87. So you're gonna do, you would do, so for me, 1 unit of insulin per 12 grams of carbs. So I'll do 87 divided by 12, which is, hold on, it'll take me a little bit. I'm doing everything off the head. I know I need me a little board. You know, I'm gonna get all that, but y'all throwing me off. Yeah, so don't get to talking bad about me in the comments, man. But y'all seen what the answer was. 7.25. So I would round to 7, and so I would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. Just if I poured the whole 26 ounces. So that's why doing math is very important, and knowing your skills and your correction factors, because I would have to take 7 units just for if I poured a whole glass of that, you know. And on this last one, we got just some broccoli, you know what I'm saying? Broccoli with some little cheese sauce. So basically, the serving size is 2/3 of a cup. So we know 1 cup is 8 ounces, but I used to have a nurse come to my house and teach me how to count carbs, and basically she taught me that a cup will basically fit in your fist. So basically, if you took a handful of something, like if I took a handful of this broccoli, you know what I'm saying, and put it on my plate, roughly, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody's hand size is a little different, but basically a cup will fit in your hand. So 2/3 of that would be like a little less than what'll fit in your fist. So 2/3 of a cup is not only 60 calories per serving, but 3 grams of protein. We know that's important for building muscle. And also only 6 grams of carbs. So that's why vegetables is very good, because not a lot of vegetables, is very high in carb. So we gonna break it down. If you was cooking the whole box and wanted to eat the whole box yourself, it's 2.5 servings per container. 2.5 servings. So you would do, if you was thinking about the carb, now they did the math for us. So I'm gonna just show you how easy it is. 2.5 per 2/3 cup, right? So if you was taking insulin, that's 6 grams of carb. So if you ate the whole box, you would do 6 times 2.5. So 6 times 2 is 12, right? Plus a half will be 3. Half of 3 is 6. So 3 plus 12, 2.5 is 15. 15 grams right there. They did the math of carbs. So basically, it's all about knowing your correction and your sliding scale. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't go off mine, but if yours is 1 to 12, you know what I'm saying, that worked for you, because, you know what I'm saying, you could just plug yours in how I did mine. So, it's very important to count your carbs, you know what I'm saying? Always check your blood sugar. So if you got to take a little more or a little less insulin, you see mine was a little low, so I'd probably take 1 unit less if I was eating a meal. You know what I'm saying? It's just to balance it out. Diabetes is all about balance. You never want to be too high, and you never want to be too low. You want to be right in that middle. You know what I'm saying? All this is fair game, and the closer you is to this, the better your health will be, the better your longevity will be, because you playing with fire even here and here. You know what I'm saying? You playing with fire, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to teach y'all and people that's just getting diabetes, or if your kid got diabetes, or your significant other, you know what I'm saying? It's good for you to know as well, because, you might can help them if they go unconscious, or, you know what I'm saying, they a little bit confused because they got a low blood sugar, so it's good for other people to know about diabetes care as well. That's just one thing I feel like is very important. Like, I'm glad my mom and, my sister and my dad, growing up, they knew a little bit about diabetes just because I had it. And, they was able to, see me, with the low blood sugar symptoms, and be able to, give me some juice, real quick, and then be like, hey, check your blood sugar. Yo, look like you going through a low. And I check it like, damn, my junk is low. So it's good to just know how to, just the whole diabetes awareness, because more and more people is starting to get it every year. And it's like, by me having diabetes for 15 years, I'm kind of like a veteran. I kind of been through everything with this diabetes junk. I done been hospitalized, I done passed out, I done been through everything, but I ain't been through the worst. So, that's what I'm trying to prevent. And if I can help as many people prevent, amputations and blindness and impotence for men and all that, you know what I'm saying? If I can help prevent that, that'll help me feel better too, because, I was, 15, 14, 13 years ago, I had somebody coaching me through my journey. So I just want to be a blessing to everybody else. Yeah, basically, so that's really like, the basics of diabetes care, and how to count carbs when you eat, because that's really the most important part, because mostly everything got carbs in it except like meat without bread, or meat that ain't fried, like baked chicken don't really got no carb. That's probably got like 2 carbs, 2 grams of carbs. You know what I'm saying? Like eggs don't got carbs. Water, of course, don't got carbs. Stuff like that. Like, it's really the only things that don't got carbs. Mostly everything got carbs. So And then when you putting a meal together, you know what I'm saying, you gotta add up the carbs from your potatoes, add up the carbs from your, you know what I'm saying, from your juice, add up the carbs from the bread. You gotta add up all the carbs and then divide it by your correction factor. So if, you know, for example, if the carbs from my whole meal add up to 144, I would have to, you know, add it up. It'll equal 144 and then divide it by 12. So I'd be taking 12 units for that one meal. So it's like, that's why it's good to eat better. But I'm gonna be, you know, dropping a lot more content about diabetes care and diabetes maintenance, diabetes knowledge, you know, things that I can help you prevent or things that I learned along the way. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and drop that for y'all, so just stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know, I'm gonna still come with the workout videos. You know, let me know some other stuff y'all wanna see me do. You know, I wanna be like a whole total athlete. I wanna have a whole package, the look, the physique, the strength, the speed. You know, I wanna have all that. So I'm gonna definitely, I want y'all to stay tuned and follow me along this journey. And hopefully I'm encouraging y'all and motivating y'all to go ahead and start y'all journey as well. So stay tuned, definitely subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I just made a Facebook. I haven't really been on there, but you know, everything is at ActShun Pack, you know, action_pack on Instagram. I'm gonna put, you know, it'll be somewhere right there, right there. You see it? You see it? But at the same time, yeah, man, and you know, I want this to be like a community thing. So tap in with me, like comment it. You know, if you know what I'm saying, if you got a good personality or something, or if you know, if I go on your page and see you having progress, I will follow you. You know what I'm saying? I will tap in with you. You know, let you know, like, you know, push you a little bit, or let you know, like, dang, man, you came a long way. So, man, yeah, man, I'm just excited about this. I'm gonna just try to keep my energy up every day. You know, sometimes it do get draining, like meal prepping and working out, you know, 5-6 times a week. But sometimes you gotta encourage yourself and just stay disciplined, you know, and just stay in the groove. Cause like having diabetes, it ain't going away. So, like, I mean, let me take that away. Rewind that. Until my Lord and Savior, my God, takes it away from me, I gotta continue to stay in the routine and be on top of it. So it's just like business, man. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But definitely stay blessed out there, man. I love y'all. Keep tuning in, man. And we only gonna get better and better from here. Stay blessed.